Reddit Realness. I, 15 female, found out my older sister is actually my biological mother. This is giving Kat and Zoe
I was about to say, all right, Cat
from
Slater.
EastEnders.
Showing our age.
Hey, I'm new to using Reddit, so bear with me here. Anyways, 3 months ago, first of all, why are you on Reddit at 15?
Them lot are using.
Is that the new MSN?
They're using socials from very young, so
I thought they'll be on TikTok or something. Reddit just feels really
Very grown,
sophisticated for a
yeah.
15-year-old. All right, girl. Anyway, 3 months ago, I found out that the woman I've always known as my older sister is actually my biological mother. I've been raised by my grandmother, who I always thought was my real mum. Lately, my sister, who's 28, reached out and suggested I come live with her. She wants to readopt me and take legal custody. Fortunately, that wouldn't happen until next year. Ah, my God, my retainers. Fortunately, that wouldn't happen until next year. So I have a reasonable amount of time to really consider my options and make my decision. Girl, you're 15.
Yeah, that 13.
Considering your options, okay. I mean, you have rights, I guess. Do they have rights at 15?
Well, because her legal guardian will have to have a say.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say it's your grandma.
So, yeah. But I guess her grandma would have said, well, if you want to live with
your mum, fair enough. The issue is that she's in her 3rd year of orthopedic surgery residency and works roughly 60 to 75 hours a week. I care about her a lot and we've always had a close relationship, talking a few times a week for over an hour each time. But I'm worried she won't have the time or emotional energy to give me the kind of support I need, especially with her demanding schedule. At the same time, my relationship with my grandmother is complicated. She's very controlling and strict, and over the years, I've realized that she can be manipulative. Sorry, my retainers, they're out, but my mouth feels like something's missing. She's also a bit emotionally abusive at times, gaslighting me and playing the victim card, especially if I try to bring up our complicated family dynamics. All she seems to do is deflect my questions by twisting the narrative, making herself look like the victim by trying to guilt trip me. It's exhausting. I spent my whole life with her, but it's not an ideal environment. She and my mum have a strained relationship since I remember. My mum was kicked out of the house when she was 18, and there's a lot of resentment there, especially because of how my grandmother has treated her over the years. On top of that, my grandmother lied to me for my whole life and made me believe my real mum was my sister. That betrayal has really messed with my trust in her. Well, it's a big secret. So now I'm really conflicted. I love my grandmother, but I feel like I'm stuck in a toxic situation. Moving in with my mum would be a huge change, and I'm not sure if it would be the best decision for me. My mum has her own issues, and I'm not sure if she's ready to take on the responsibility of raising me, considering her crazy work schedule and everything she's been through with my grandmother. I'm just so lost and confused about what the right move is. I don't want to make a decision I'll regret. Has anyone been through something like this? What should I consider when making a decision like this? Any advice would really help. I mean, I don't think many people are finding out that their sister is their actual mother, but you know what? She's she sounds really mature for her age.
Very mature.
Sis is considering everything.
Every option. She's so...
At 15, I'm going with whoever has the most money. Who's going to give you the soft life?
Yeah.
Who's going to pay for my weaves?
And actually, at 15, we're a bit more emotionally led.
Yeah.
So we're not as thorough with our thought process. It's like, well, you're emotionally manipulative. I don't like you. I'm going elsewhere.
Yeah.
But she's very mature, very informed, sounds very intelligent.
Yeah, for 15.
All right, on a simple note, I would think that going with her mother would be a better option.
Yeah.
On a simple note, obviously we can dig it deeper into it. But just because you've already said your grandmother's relationship and yours is already complex in the fact that, she's emotionally manipulative, she makes you feel guilty, she's controlling, especially at a time where you're finding yourself.
Yeah.
Now, there's no sign that that's going to get better because it didn't get better with her daughter.
Exactly.
Do you get what I mean? And her daughter still, when you hear that someone had a baby at 13 and then gets kicked out at 18, you think, okay, there were decisions made that wouldn't have been in the best interest at the time. But now she's obviously picked up herself. She's now doing orthopedics. Do you get what I mean? She's like building her life.
She's building her life.
And actually, she's done so despite
all
her
of that.
earlier years.
Mhm.
Do you get what I mean? So that makes me think that she too is of, how can I put it? She's a sensible person. Do you
Yeah,
get what I
she
mean?
sounds sensible. I think it's just, again, a series of bad decisions that she made when she was younger, which I think we've all been through. Maybe not on that scale, but we've all
We've
been
been
there.
through, yeah.
I think for me, honestly, I would advise her to go with her mum.
You would or wouldn't?
I would.
Good.
I would advise her to go with her mum. Yes, 60 to 75 hours is intense, but you're saying that you're in a toxic environment with your grandmother. You need to consider your mental health. And also, I think if you already have a close relationship with your sister, who's actually your mother, perhaps it will be a better environment for you. Obviously, yes, those are demanding hours, but that doesn't mean that she isn't capable of being a good mum. Yeah, I think about the parents that are orthopedic doctors. What is what is that? Is that foot or mouth?
I think your foot.
Okay, foot.
Wait,
Orthopedic sounds like dental work. Have I been to orthopedicians? What is that?
orthopedic. I thought it was foot.
Is it foot? It might be foot.
Oh, no. The medical speciality that focuses on injuries and diseases of your body's musculoskeletal system. So this includes bones, joints, ligaments, tendons, muscles, nerves, anything that allows you to move.
Okay. So it's bones.
We were just
Muscles.
wrong.
We weren't even close.
Sometimes on this podcast.
You said foot, I said dental.
Sometimes on this podcast.
You know what? I promise you we're educated.
Bro, sometimes on this podcast, I sit here and I'm like, why?
You just sound dumb as
Why
hell.
do we sound dumb as hell?
I mean, orthopedic does sound like a foot thing.
I don't know why, but maybe it's because it is movement. It is skeletal. Yeah.
I don't know, it also just feels like a foot. Or a mouth, like
bones
teeth.
and muscles. Yeah, it's
Fair
just bones
enough.
and muscles.
Anyway, like I said, think about the people that are parents in that field. I'm sure they make it work. It's good that you're considering these things. But I think you should make a decision based on where you think you would flourish.
Yeah.
And where you feel safe. Because right now, it doesn't seem like you feel safe with your grandmother. And to be honest, the PR ain't great on the grandmother right now. Because I'm looking at her a bit. You kicked out your 18-year-old daughter when you know she has a 5-year-old daughter. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of parents that kick out their children.
But then also told the baby that's your sister rather than
to say that's your sister rather than your mother, and she robbed you of that opportunity to actually build a real relationship with your mother for so long, and now you're 15 and you're having to kind of almost
catch up.
So yeah, I would actually advise you to go with your mother, and if it doesn't work out, if it's not right for you, you can always go back to your grandma. If she shuts the door on you and says that you can't come back, then you know that, to be honest, you probably made the right decision, because I don't know, a woman like that, I'm not really fucking with her, if I'm being honest with you.
And also, I think, and this is something like I feel young people have to learn very early, because more times than not, we learn it quite late, like in our 20s, definitely. But the fear, not doing something out of fear is such a bad idea.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be scared to go into the unknown out of fear, because the unknown is where you essentially grow.
Yeah.
Like, all of us grow in the unknown. Do you get what I mean? We never grow in our comfort zone. So that doesn't mean you don't think it through.
Which you're doing.
Yeah. So you do, and we're saying it, you already weigh up the pros and cons. You great for
You're better than me, boy, because at 15 is who can pay for the weave and give me the pocket money.
And give me the freedom.
Because
we're bad character.
We want the freedom. That 75 hours, I'm like, that means 3 yards. I'm going over there. Because this grandma ain't leaving the house. She's retired. Just all up in my face.
All up in my grill, being controlling.
All up in my grill.
Let me be me, babe.
Be all strict and shit. Can't bring no one through. 60 to 75 hours. That's a good amount of 3 yard time.
I'm like, so you're saying it's my house?
It's my house?
Okay.
Sis, I'm coming over. It's me and you, mummy. Hi, mum. So yeah, you're better than us at 15.
Boy.
Very mature to be using Reddit. How did you even find about Reddit? Why are you here? She's the type that at a party she'll say the music's too loud, like we can turn it down a bit. She's the type.
I just feel like it will affect our eardrums. It's just a bit.
Has anyone informed the neighbours that this party's going on? She'll call the police.
Can I say I was that friend at one point?
What, that would say turn down the music?
No, that would make sure the neighbors are okay. That will handle the situation. We've got one friend. I've got one friend, right? And when she had parties, I'd be the one. She had parties. So she was in a uni house in an area that didn't have any other uni houses, if that made sense.
Yeah.
So it's essentially old people all around.
Yeah.
But it's one uni house. And they always, before she'd come, they'd always complained about this house because it'd always been students, right?
Okay.
So she held a party, and for whatever reason, she didn't tell the neighbors. And I was like, so when I came in, it's like, so babe, have we told the neighbors? And she was like, no. And then when they heard the music, they were irate. And they weren't irate for her, but they were irate because this has happened before. Our neighbor across the road, they moved away because all this uni stuff, it was just too much for them. And I like the whole night whilst everyone's drinking, I'm going across and saying, I'm sorry, we've turned it down. Don't worry, there won't be any mess. How's that friend? But I think sometimes to some people, I'll definitely be that friend.
Nah,
I'm a stickler for rules.
Actually, no. That time when I threw that house party. Sorry, mum. Sorry, mum.
This is a house party I didn't get to go to.
Yeah, and they had to call the ambulance because someone got too drunk and passed out.
Jesus
and then
Christ.
everyone was outside. The whole street was outside. And I was just they was like, no, it's just a birthday party. And then I remember the police was like, where's your parents? And I was like, oh, they've just gone to get her parents. I don't even know how I got out that thing. That night, it was like Project X. Neighbors outside in their room watching them drag this drunk girl out of the house. There's people I don't know just all over the yard. Someone's belt's in the middle of the road. Like, it was actually chaos.
How old were you? Must have been like 15.
I was 15.
Why was I not there?
You don't be outside. After school, you just be in your yard.
Wait, hold on.
But
you've actually been my best friend.
I know.
My parents know you.
I know. It was actually quite late though. It was like an all-nighter. Sorry, mum.
To be fair, that
I'm
might be
so
why.
sorry. Yeah, no. Because I remember the sixth formers arrived around midnight.
But surely my parents would allow me to go to your party.
You did not come.
No, what's that?
And that was, no, I'm not even joking. Like, I was finding like bottles a good week after. I remember everyone, like, when a lot of people stayed over, they like helped clean up the next day. No, because I was literally like, this house is a mess. We need to clean this shit up. So like, I had random people with brooms, like people picking up bottles and shit. I don't know why I did that. Why did I do that? It was during the summer as well.
Was I in Malaysia? What was going on?
It was the summer before sixth form.
I don't know.
It was quite like that belt was in the middle of the street for like weeks. I don't know where you were.
I live 5 minutes from you.
I don't know where you were. But that party was wild.
Why would I not be there?
I remember I think someone was heating up food in my kitchen. Like, it was so crazy. I went to my room, there was like good 10 man in there. Don't know who they are. They were like from sixth form or something. Yeah, they were from sixth form. And they weren't even in like year 12, they were in like year 13. Yeah, man, that was, I don't know if anyone who's watching it knows about it or ever went. If you did, like, leave a comment. Because that, every time I think about that party, I'm like, why did I do that?
Was it your birthday?
No.
Just because.
That's what happens when you have too much freedom as a child. Sorry, mum. I'm actually so sorry. This is probably how she finds out. Because I think she suspected it and I denied. I denied for years, but no.
Where was she?
I think she was in China. So actually, you can't say nothing because where were you? Where the hell were you? In China. And you thought I wasn't going to do anything? You thought I wasn't going to do nothing?
No, that's crazy. Because knowing your character, that's mad.
I literally went, the moment that door shut and she rolled out her suitcases, the moment that door shut and she rolled out her suitcase, I said, bet. I said, bet. Fuck shit for the whole 2 weeks.
No, but if you knew your child.
I swear. I'm like, there's no way you thought that you went away and I didn't do shit. I did so much shit in those 2 weeks. I don't think I was inside at all. Me and Abigail and some girl called Alicia would link up at like midnight and just bus ride.
Is that Alicia? White Alicia?
Yeah, white Alicia.
Swear.
Yeah, man, we just bus ride. Literally just bus. We would do some fuck shit. I was in Bow. I was everywhere. I was in South.
Was Alicia from Bow?
I think so. She was close to there. So she was always there. Interesting one.
I like her, She's a very sweet girl.
She's lovely. I just
Yeah,
wish-
well, how we first were introduced to her was interesting.
yeah,
When she first came to the school. But
very interesting. But I hope she's well.
yeah, man. She's really
those
sweet.
escapades were fun. But yeah, that was like a big Project X party where literally I learnt my lesson, boy.
I'm so
I
sad.
have a feeling one of the neighbors must have said something to my mum.
Who? Who would it be?
The Nigerians at the end.
Towards the top of the road.
Yeah. I feel like they must have said, someone must have said something. There's no way I got away with that. I still can't believe I got away with not being arrested. Because I was like, if she doesn't get into the ambulance, we're going to have to arrest everyone here. Because all of you are underage. The way I stuffed that girl inside that ambulance, I said, move.
Folded
out. I said, you must go. Leave. Leave right now. Because who sent you? Who sent you?
It's but also our bodies, because I don't think we respond to alcohol well.
We
at
were
that
drinking
age.
Glen's vodka straight. It was never
That's
going to end well. It was
disgusting.
actually
That is
never going
so-
to end well. It was never going to end well. But till this day, I'm like, I would never try that shit in my own yard.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, mum. But anyway, don't go and do that in your new mummy's house. Don't go and do that. But I do think it will be good for you to have a chance to build that relationship with your mum. And like I said, if it doesn't work out, go back to your grandmother's, but give it a go because you just never know. I mean, she loves you. She's trying to make something of herself. I think you should give her a chance.
And also, you're in a stage where you're growing as well. So you also need the space to be able to decide the things that you want to do as well. Decide the things that you want to do, the person you're growing into without feeling stifled. And maybe that's the kind of space you need with additional support, knowing that the person has an ability to support you in the sense that they've done it. You've got a relationship with them where they have supported you thus far as a sister, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, try it. Don't not do things out of fear.
Yeah. And also, there's nothing worse than growing up with a strict parent when you're in your teens. No, I feel like I feel like that is what starts the fuck shit. Because then you just become really good at one, rebelling and two, hiding it.
Yeah, I would agree. But the maturity in me also says it's a great thing. So I had what I deemed as strict parents. I don't think they actually were strict. I think they were products of how old they are. So
Yeah.
they were stricter naturally because everyone in their age would have been as strict, but not everyone younger who's everyone else's parents.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? But I think now understanding that, because I was very rebellious and I would hide a lot. But I think their strictness curbed me within that.
Your fuck shit had a limit.
Yeah, because I didn't have, again, I couldn't be, for whatever reason I was at your party, but I couldn't be outside all the time with my rebellious character. So then things would have been 10 times worse. Do you get what I mean?
True.
And also as well, it also means that when you get older, I think you become more honest. So like I started being very honest with my parents 18 onwards. So like everything you could imagine that you don't tell your parents, I'd be telling my parents. Because I was lying and hiding things for so long in my teens. I just got tired of it when I didn't feel like I wanted to do that anymore. When I got a bit of oomph in my system.
Did I have strict do you know what?
Your mum was strict.
My mum was strict, but she weren't about either.
Yeah,
so it was counterproductive because you'll be strict, but you're not here, bro. So
I remember one day, Auntie put so much pressure on me. So I think we was going to someone's birthday. I think we must have been in year 7 or year 8, yeah. And I've come to your house to meet you. And she stood at the door, yeah. Sorry, Auntie. And she's like, make sure you look after Stephanie. Make sure you look after. I'm trusting you. I said, sorry, Auntie. Okay, Auntie.
And do you know how they all don't know me? It's you that should be telling me to look after her. Because if anything, I'm going to lead the fuck shit. You're saying she should look after me. It's me that looks after her. She's not looking after me. I'm running this shit. Anything that's going on, I've already planned it.
If Stephanie's gonna do something, Stephanie's
I'll
gonna
go
do
it.
something.
Sorry, mum. You're here threatening everyone. Look after, because you think, oh yeah, she's the baby of the group. Sister, it's me that's running this shit. It's me. I am the Mojo Jojo of the group. If there's anything, any fuck shit going down, I planned it. I'll just stand there and just watch her. Yeah.
You'll just be standing there innocent.
I said, let's go. These times I probably have a bottle of vodka in my bag. Let's go. We might not even be going to a party. But okay, mum.
Oh my God.
She thought she used to eat with that. For, oh yeah, look after Steph. Let me have your number so I can call you. You think, sister, I've already planned everything. I'm not even going to where you think I'm going to. But okay, take the number then. You think I haven't briefed you? You think I haven't briefed everyone
She will
already?
brief us.
Yeah, she calls you just saying that I'm.
Oh my God.
You think I ain't briefed everyone? But yeah, my parents my mum was strict, but she wasn't about. So it was literally just me.
Strictness floating.
The only thing that stopped me from being an absolute wrong'un is that, again, I had the urge to be somebody from very young. So I knew that.
You knew
No matter what I did, there was a cap to how far I'd take it because I knew I wanted to be someone when I was older. But that was just by my own drive. But if I didn't have that, my word.
Yeah, actually, you've our ambition is chaotic.
Me?
Ambition is chaotic, but you would burn the world down if you didn't have ambition.
I did not have ambition. Oh my God.
It's keeping everything together right now.
If I didn't have ambition, if I didn't have the drive to be someone in life, my word. Oh my. I'll probably be in jail by now.
No, and all of us with you.
Oh, everyone with me. All in the jail cell.
Drag us.
Just drag everyone. We just all get caught. You see them mugshots where you see like 8 people in the mugshot underneath.
And Steph will be there like,
me with all my friends, I'm smiling, everyone's crying. You know when their eyes are red because you can tell them be crying.
just looking sad. Disheveled. Steph will be like there.
I'm that. I did it.
Smirk.
I'm here. Gonna set up my hair service in prison. Make me some money. Get myself a young prison officer. Yeah, man.
I have to pay for food here.
I ain't got to pay
food or accommodation. She's like, bitch, I'm good.
I saw a video clip. I don't know if you saw it on Twitter yesterday. I think it was gay. Well, I'm assuming he was gay. He was wearing a sequin kind of holster kind of thing. So I'm assuming he's gay. He was like, yeah, I had a time in prison. I was supposed to only do a year and a half. I ended up doing 3 years. Like, all the fine niggas, they ain't smelt pussy in years. So when I came through, I was just having this. I was fucking all the fine niggas. I said, you doubled your sentence. You doubled your sentence to say, let me open my nyash.
He said, David niggas, there's food.
He said, I had food. I got my phone. Like, he said, yeah, no. He was like, what? I'm not paying for shit. And I'm fucking fine niggas. Of course I'm not going out. Double that shit. I'm going to do something again. I'm going to stab someone in the cell.
No, because free food though.
It's true. And heating.
And because we're
free food, heating. Someone's washing your clothes. Electricity is there.
You've got your babe.
You got your babe. You read a little book. Get your nyash opened a bit. You know, go for lunch. Life is good.
Life is great.
You ain't got to worry about shit.
Who needs freedom when you got all of that?
You got all of that. You don't even need to worry about the government and shit. Like, it don't even matter.
I'm here already. There are no consequences.
What, there's
I'm
a
here.
war? I'm in prison. I don't need to worry. I don't need to worry about shit. I was watching. I was like, you know what? Fair enough, man. It's like all these fine niggas. Like, if it was outside, none of them would look at him. But because they ain't smelt pussy in years, like he's the next best thing.
He said, cream of the crop.
He said, take me. He said, I'm here at your service. He said, I'm here at your service. In fact, I'll stretch my time just to service you, baby. He's very fucking fine.
You want me for a bit longer? Don't worry. I got you.
You're on life? Don't worry. Life? You're doing life? Don't worry. I'll double my sentence.
Got you.
I'm a service you.
Got you.
I'll be back. On his last day in prison, he had to do a farewell fuck tour. A farewell fuck tour, just cell to cell. Fine straight men crying. Fine straight men crying.
No, you know I'm leaving.
Lost their baddest bitch. And the worst is that these men will come out of prison and like nothing happens. Nothing happens. Baby mom just outside. I was like, if I was that guy, I'll cause havoc.
The DL boys.
Public, I'm like, hi.
The DL boys. Listen.
What do you mean? This DVS, sorry. Well, I can't remember what the original dilemma was.
Babe, go to your
mummy.
Go to your mum.
You don't know what you have. 60 to 75 hours is a very long time. In a week, think about the 3 yard time.
Stop it.
Don't do anything during the 3 yard.
Pass your bad parrot on.
Sorry. But yeah, go with your mummy. Yeah! You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just relax. Stay. It's fine. Yeah, go with your mummy and enjoy. Forget your grandma. I have a thing about grandmas anyway because I don't fuck with mine. So
Yeah, actually,
I
you do.
don't fuck with my
do.
grandma. Don't mess with that woman at all. Don't. Everyone's like, oh, I love my nan. I'm like, is it?
She's like, I can't relate.
I can't relate, sis. I can't relate, sis. But
And
yeah,
with that,
that brings us to the end of this week's Reddit Realness. You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to beg. So if you are watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you would do in the situations. Do you think she should go with her mum? Should she stay with her grandma? Let us know. Do you have any escapades that you got up to during your 3 yards as a teenager? Let us know. We are so close to 500. I think we're 48 subscribers away from 500. So please, 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 please help us and subscribe to this channel. If you're watching this on Spotify and you enjoyed this episode, please give us a 5-star rating. It helps us get discovered on the platform. You can find us at We Just Got Here Podcast on TikTok, We Just Got Here Pod on Instagram, and WJGH on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Steph Achigbu. That's STEPACHIGBU. Tia,
and
where
you
can they
can find me on Twitter and TikTok at Miss Tia Roberts, and on Instagram at Tia Honey Roberts. And with that, guys, we will see you on Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.